Major Slack Videos.
Hey, welcome back to Major Slack Videos, your first stop for Shadow of the Erdtree gameplay. We are going to do BELURAT, the Tower Settlement, which is what is behind my girl Sabrina. What's her name? Sabrina. Yeah, this is my girl Sabrina. She is a level 157 Spellblade, and we're going to take on the BELURAT Tower Settlement. I believe I have 100%ed this bitch. And let me just take you on a quick tour of the entire settlement. Okay? I've cleared out every single enemy here, and I did it all without resting. Why, Slack? Because I wanted to learn it very well. I wanted to make sure I had 100%ed it, and I wanted to just get the lay of the land without having to be bothered by enemies. Okay? So, you first enter here, you open up these big double doors here, you enter here, and this is what I call Scorpion Hallway. There's 3 large scorpions to deal with. There's one right here, and there's a whole bunch of baby scorpions. And the way to continue is up here. There's some loot back there. A whole bunch of baby scorpions here. Another giant scorpion right here, hanging out, lurking around, waiting to ambush you. Up here is way to continue. There's a 3rd giant scorpion lurking right here. And then continue up the stairs here. Some shadow enemies here. 2 kinds of shadow enemies. I'm going to name them Shadow Daggers and Shadow Raptors. Actually, I'm going to name them Shadow Wimps and Shadow Raptors. Here's the first site of grace you're going to encounter. The BELURAT Tower Settlement site of grace. Okay? Now, when you first arrive here, that door is going to be, these double doors are going to be closed. You can't open them from this side. And in this area here, this door is also going to be locked, and you can't open it from this side. You have to go around to the other side. This leads out to the swamp area, and the only way to get to the swamp area is to use the well depths key. This right here, the well depths key, and I'm going to show you how to get there momentarily. Right? So once you arrive at the BELURAT Tower Settlement site of grace, which is right here, basically the only way to continue is to the east. So continue to the east. Lots of shadow enemies to deal with here. Shadow Raptor hanging up behind the waterfalls. Watch out for him. Shadow Raptor and a couple of minions patrolling up and down here. Over here, this is the way to continue over there. Archers up in the bridge there. But over here, if you take this ladder down in this well, you can see what's coming. All the way down. Okay. And you come upon this iron grate door here, which is closed and locked. This is what you need the well depths key for. That's how you open that door. With this key right here. Alright? I'm going to show you where to get the well depths key momentarily. Okay, so let's go back up. The well depths key is actually quite hidden. I'm sure some of you missed it. Okay, so back up top. Let's just lay down a couple of rainbow stones here just for demonstration purposes. Okay, so this will mark the well, which we need to use the well depths key. Alright? Nice and marked out. Continuing to the east. A couple of enemies hiding down there. Shadow enemies are very, very sneaky. They're always hiding behind corners and whatnot, waiting to ambush you. Okay? This is the way to continue. Some stuff to loot in there. Up these stairs, and here's the second site of grace you're going to come upon. The small private altar site of grace. Alright? Out here is the way to continue. Go up these stairs here, that's the way to continue. Down this way is basically a dead end. You can go out and clamber over the rooftops. There is a silver horn tender over there, and a somber smithing stone 4 over there, I believe. But the real big money is this locked door here. It's initially locked. For this, you need the storeroom key. Alright? If you find this key, opens the door to the storeroom on the second floor of BELURAT, the Tower Settlement. That's exactly what it's talking about. This door right here, showing the map where that is. Inside, you're going to find Hornsent Grandam, an NPC. If you talk to her, there's some dialogue, but nothing really significant happens until you beat the boss fight for this Legacy Dungeon. The boss fight is right there, the Dancing Lion boss fight, right? Next. Like I said, there is the small private altar site of grace. From here you continue up the stairs, and you're going to have to deal with a horned knight patrolling up and down here. I'm going to show you how to deal with him. 2 ways to go. That's the way to continue. This is kind of a little side route to the east down here. In this area here, once you proceed far enough into this area, you're going to be invaded by this dude called the Fire Knight Queeline. And we've already encountered the Fire Knight Queeline up here at the Church of the Crusade. Okay, we've encountered him once. And that's if you've been following this walkthrough. Alright, so this will be the second time we've encountered him. After we beat him, we're going to get the prayer room key. And okay, so there's the prayer room key. This opens up another door in a completely different location. Okay, so we'll just table that for a later date. And you're also going to get rewarded with the Crusade Insignia Talisman. This right here, the Crusade Insignia Talisman, raises attack power after defeating an enemy. Okay, that's one of the rewards that you get, along with the prayer room key. Okay, having done all that, there's a whole bunch of stuff in there. Show you that in the actual walkthrough. Like I said, you come up here, you defeat the Horned Knight. You're going to come upon the dead end here and find a waterfall. The way to continue is up this little skinny alleyway here. But it's probably best to go across the rooftops because, like I said, the shadows, they just love to hide behind corners. There's a shadow hiding behind the corner there. There's another shadow hiding behind the corner here. In here, this you can see into what I call man-fly sewers. I'll show you that in a minute. This is the way to continue. That's the way to continue. There's a shadow just lurking around there. So when you go loot this stuff over here, he's going to come and ambush you. This is the way to continue. Take the ladder up. Once you get to the top, this guy right here has got the storeroom key. Alright, once you get the storeroom key, you can backtrack to the small private altar site of grace and exit the doorway. Go to your left down the little passageway through that little doorway, and you hook up with Hornsent. Open the door using the storeroom key and talk to Hornsent Grandam. Once again, there'll just be some dialogue. Nothing significant is going to happen until you complete the boss fight with the Dancing Lion in this area here. Alright, so that's where you get the storeroom key. Next, the Well Depths key. You can go down there, get some loot, but the way to continue is up here. 2 ways you can go. There's some loot and a secret passage over there. This is what I call Gravebird Rooftops. Okay, there's 4 Gravebirds here. There's one hanging out there, real sneaky. Number 2 is over there. Number 3 is over there. Number 4 is over there. This bridge is broken. No matter how much you try to jump, you can't get up, so you're going to have to go around the rooftops to get over there to continue. So go around the rooftops here. After you kill all the Gravebirds, of course, because, you know. Okay, you continue up there, but before you continue, this is a secret area to drop down to get the Well Depths key. It's very well hidden. Okay, so right here, I'm going to drop down right there into this area here. And this individual right here has got the Well Depths key. Okay, now you can open up the iron grate at the bottom of the well. There is a shortcut back to the beginning. If you wanted to do that right away, once you got the Well Depths key, you could just take this passage down here and take the elevator. Initially, the elevator will be up. Okay, so while we're waiting for the elevator to come up, just to recap, you came up these stairs. There's the Gravebird rooftops. You got the well depths key over there. Come back here. Down here. Take the elevator back down. This will take you right back down to the beginning, to those two double doors which were initially closed. And there's no way to open them. There's no key or anything. The way to open them is to use this lever on this side here. You come, open, pull that lever, these doors open, and now you're back at the very beginning to the first site of grace you discovered. And this is a shortcut back to the well that will take you down to the well depths. Okay? Okay, so there's our rainbow stones indicating the well. You now have the well depths key. This will let you into the swamp area, a huge area. Okay, so you use the well depths key, clickety clickety, open and clickety click. That's me, like using the key, and open the grate, and it takes you out into the large swamp area. Once you get into this area, it's just this huge, giant, gigantic poison area. As you can see, I'm getting poisoned right away. The first thing you want to do, very first thing you want to do, is make a speed run for the ladder and the door that is right next to the site of grace. So speed run over here. Don't do anything else. Just do this, otherwise you're gonna get screwed up. Okay, take the ladder up. Okay, now you can open that door that was previously barred from the other side. Okay, open that door, and now you're right back at the site of grace, the first site of grace there. Okay, so now you have a shortcut to the swamp. Right? And you have a shortcut back up to almost the top of BELURAT Tower Settlement using the elevator. Okay, so let's take the elevator back up. In here, let me just do this area first, because it'll make more sense. This is the way to continue. Once again, we're back on Gravebird rooftops. Gonna have to go across the rooftops to get across, because the bridge is broken. At this point, if you're looking around, you may notice this little platform right here. If you go down into this area here, which I call man-fly sewers, because basically it's a sewer and it's just rife with man-flies, and you try to spam jump your way up there, you can't do it. There's no way to spam jump your way up to this platform. And you're going to notice that there's loot in there, and you're going to notice that there's loot in there. How do you get that? I'm going to show you right now. And there's no way to drop down from here either. This is the only way to get it. I'm going to show you right now. Back to this area here. Okay, you should be showing the map every once in a while. Not that it's really okay. And in this area here, you'll get there's a big giant scorpion, and you'll get the bone bow, if I recall correctly. That right there, the bone bow. Okay, but that's not how to get to the secret area. That's a dead end, but you can go there, fight the scorpion. It's here. Just clamber over this rubble right here. You're gonna find a secret passage right here. In here, a whole bunch of man-flies. Wipe them out. And you'll find the only scattered tree fragment in all of BELURAT Settlement right here. That's what you can see from outside. And there's also one of Miquella's crosses here. And if you go outside, now you can finally get onto the little white platform. And there's another, I think this is a rare revered spirit ash, I forget. But we're going to find out when we do the walkthrough. Okay, so that's that. Now, if you drop out down into Man-Fly Sewer, how do you get out? There's a ladder down this way. two ways to deal with Man-Fly Sewer. You could drop down like I just did, or you could take the ladder down, which is what I suggest, because it's a lot easier strategically. Okay, so take this ladder up. Alright, so that brings you right here. And this over here is the end of Gravebird Rooftops. Okay, Gravebird Rooftops is right there. As you come to this area here, there's a Horned Knight patrolling here. You have to take him out and continue to the north here. Off to the right is the ladder that leads down to Man-Fly Sewers. This is the way to continue. Whole bunch of shadows here. Shadow Wimps and Shadow Raptors. There's two Shadow Raptors, one there and one there. Recommend taking them out first. And there's a Revered Spirit Ash once you take out all the shadows here. Grab that loot. And then up here for the final tour, you have to take these stairs up, but there's a Curse Blade patrolling up and down. This is a fucking pain in the ass, pardon my French. But I'm going to show you how to take him out. He killed me so many times. I discovered a really easy way to take him out. I'm going to show you that in the walkthrough, okay? And he's the only enemy in here, and then you just take these stairs curving all the way up. All the way to the top, and you're going to find a site of grace up here called Stagefront. There's a site of grace. It's called Stagefront, and here are the double doors leading into the Dancing Lion, Divine Beast Dancing Lion boss fight, and you can call up Freya to help you out, and you can use summons for this particular Dancing Lion boss fight. And I got a sneeze coming on. Hang on. Excuse me. It's allergy season here in Montreal today. Okay, so that's it. There's your quick walkthrough of BELURAT Tower Settlement. Who loves you? Slack loves us, that's right. And don't you forget it. Alright? I didn't do the boss fight, obviously, because I couldn't do everything on one batch of flasks. As you can see, I only have 3 health flasks left and 2 FP flasks. So obviously we're going to rest here and then do the boss fight. For those of you who are subscribed to my no commentary channel, Shut the Fuck Up in Game, you've already seen me do the boss fight. I did that, I think, a week and a half ago. Wait a minute, Slack, you have a no commentary channel? Yeah, I have a no commentary channel. A brand new no commentary channel called STFUnGAME. Go check it out. Check the link in the video description and go show it some love, alright? So that's it. Now we're going to do it for real. We're going to pick up from where we left off in the Spellblade Shadow of the Erdtree walkthrough from the end of part 14, and we're going to do the whole thing. I'm going to do this in 2 sections. What we're going to do is going to do BELURAT Tower Settle Main all in one go in one video, and then we're going to do the swamp area in another video, because this is pretty extensive. There's just, yeah, it's a force to be reckoned with down here, including an ulcerated tree spirit boss fight, well, field boss fight down here, which will reward you with the immunizing horn charm, which is pretty good talisman. This right here, immunizing horn charm +2. Okay, so that's the plan. This whole area in one go. I'm going to show you how to do that with the aid of the Assassin's Crimson Dagger and the Assassin's Cerulean Dagger, and a whole bunch of really fun strategies that are worked out to take on this entire area. And then we're going to take on this area, the swamp area. Then we're going to come back up here and do the boss fight, right? That's the plan. Let's do it. Hey guys, real walkthroughs like these are an endangered species here on YouTube. For a complete lowdown on the YouTube video game walkthrough scene, check out my Patreon page, and please consider making a donation to yours truly, Major Slack, to help keep real walkthroughs alive on YouTube. You can donate as little as $1. That's $1, that's all. That's all it takes, alright? Thanks a lot, really appreciate it.